So I've been on eBay shopping and I bought these three cameras. It's always been a dream of mine to kind of have a vintage camera collection, and so I've started buying some. Hopefully one day I'll have like a shelf full of really old and cool cameras, and so these are just three that I bought. Yeah, so I have the Spectra System on the far left. I have this pink Polaroid. I'm not even sure what it's called. The pink one in the middle, and then I have the button on the end. And then I went to the Impossible project and I picked up some film, which was really expensive. Those three packages were $60. And I think it would be fun to just try these cameras out to see if they work. I enjoy watching other people go out and find or get cameras like these and just to see if they work. I have no idea if any of these work. I have noticed this one over here, the Spectra System, that I can't get it to go down. So it's on, and I actually opened it up and it does have a pack of film in there, which kind of surprised me. So I don't know if any of these work. They were untested, so I mean, they may not work, and you know, that's a lot of money on film for something that might not work, but it's the risk I was willing to take because I thought it would be very fun. And back to talking about the Spectra System, I did watch videos of other people using this camera, and I actually saw, I believe it's on this side, where, maybe it's the other side, but basically where you push it and it pops it up. So this, I guess when you're not using it, it's supposed to be down, and so when I was trying to put it down, it would not stay. So if I use this film, and it does work, I'm either going to have to use it all at that one time or find a way to keep this closed. Because unless I'm doing something wrong, it is not staying shut. So I think I'm going to go with the pink one in the middle just because that was the camera that I could not stop thinking about. I saw different people selling this camera, and I even saw red ones, and the red ones were actually cheaper. But the pink one was the one that I just really liked. And I'm not a person that's a big fan of pink. I think pink is a pretty color, but it's not a color that I like to wear very often. It's not a color I like my things around my house to be. I don't know. But I saw this, and the gray and the pink just really called to me, and I really, really wanted it so badly. So I think I'm going to practice using this camera and just see if it actually works, and I really, really hope it does. So this is a Polaroid Cool Cam. I just couldn't remember the name earlier. But I just think it is just so pretty. And it says Cool Cam right there. And I just love the gray and the pink. And then here is the package that I got from the Impossible project. Okay, so I've just lifted these up and I'm opening this, which is kind of sad because I really like the way these packages look. And I really hope I don't mess this up in any way. This film is very expensive. It's $20, and I think it only comes, yep, it only comes with eight photos for $20. One clue, light behind you. Maybe I can smell it. That's wrong. Instant film this side up. Do not remove this dark slide. Do I need to remove that piece of tape or sticker? Hope not. So that's a good sign. Okay, so I needed something to just take a picture of, and this is kind of odd, but I stuck my squishy called Sunflower Kitty with all these other sunflowers in this little pot, and I'm going to take a picture of that just to see how it turns out. So here is another squishy that I painted. This is Pokey. He is a cactus cat, and so I painted these rocks many years ago, and they're supposed to look like cactuses, cacti, whatever, inside this pot. And I'm going to take a picture using the button now, so hopefully that one works. So here's the button. And I honestly just like this camera just so I can say the button. I don't know why, but I just have fun with that for some weird reason. And then here's the package for this one. Okay, this one says, "You had to be there." And I think that's fun too, that they put some, like a saying or a quote. Well, it's not really a quote. It's just a little something that they put on the front. Moment of truth, I guess. I have a hard time closing this one. And this one doesn't want to close. What in the world? So I've been messing with this camera for a while, and I can't get this to close. There's something about this camera and the film where this is not shutting. So right here it says use SX70 film. That is what I bought. So there's just something up with the camera, I guess. When I was buying this film, they were saying that they are no longer going to continue making this film. So there's like a limited supply. So I feel very lucky to have bought this camera when I did. So I had the chance to buy this. So apparently this film gets stuck and jammed inside that camera. So we will see how this works. So that button I was talking about earlier is on this side, and so from what I understand, when it's off it should look like this, and then when you turn it on you push that little button and it should pop up, but it does not stay closed. See, it doesn't click or anything like that, it just pops back up. So if the battery's in the film, then the battery is dead because the camera's on all the time. And as you can see, there is film in there. It's probably not any good. So I'm wondering if I use up all this film, if I can take the film out of that and the black sheet and put it inside this little container and stick it back in here. I wonder if I could use that. And I wonder if the film would actually be good. And this might sound insane, but I would love to try this camera. I know it comes with 8 pictures, and I know that the camera doesn't close, so I might just try to take the film out and put it in the dark. I don't know. I don't want the battery to go dead, but I also don't want to ruin my photos. But I want to try the camera, so this might be a disaster. I was hoping this would say something too, but it doesn't. So I used all the film that I bought. And so, like I said, there was a package already in there. And I tried to stick this in the front of it and transfer all these into the new little cartridge so it had a new battery. But it wouldn't work. But as you can see that there's some like yucky spots. And then so I took some of the ones on the top that looked the worst out. And then just left a few of them in there. And it's just not working. It'll just print this out, but it won't print anything else. So they're no good. I mean, they still look gross too. So here are some of the pictures that have developed. I'm not showing all the ones that I took, but the package did come with 8. So here are some picture frames that I have on just this shelf. So there's Casper, Pee-wee, and that's a little picture of Casper. I put all the squishies on top of a little storage thing, and here are the squishies, and it got most of the storage thing, so you don't really see the squishies. So this one didn't turn out that great. And you can't really see very well on this one, but that is Pokey, the squishy, on top of the rocks that were painted like cactuses. These are my Shrinky Dinks, which did not turn out at all. I wasn't thinking that maybe the plastic and the flash were not a good combination. And here are the squishies again, but from a little higher and different angle. And when I bought this camera, I know that there are videos and even the website that I got from the film from where kept saying that this could get jammed where it wouldn't print out, and I never had that problem. So other than the top not wanting to stay down where it's turned on all the time, I really enjoyed this camera. It was easy to use, nothing got stuck. Not saying that if I bought another package that those would print out just fine, because they may get stuck, who knows, but I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. So I only took 2 pictures with the Polaroid Cool Cam. So I took one of Sunflower Kitty and sunflowers, and then the other picture is this Canon camera. So here's the first picture of the camera, and so you can tell that the picture is a little bit fuzzy, but obviously right here it has something going on. Here is Sunflower Kitty. It's a little bit fuzzy too, and you can also tell that there's something going on at the top. So both of them have that. I don't know if it's the film or if it's a camera, but I hope all the pictures don't turn out that way. So this picture was taken with the Cool Cam, and this was taken with the Spectrum System.